Thank you for the $2. Would you have friends if you weren't into MMA? Probably not. I honestly blows my mind how much this UFC hiatus has negatively affected my mental health. I know. It might actually be an option. I can't go without the UFC. I need it, man. It keeps my whole week on track. I need a press conference once a month. And even though that, and I hate it, I need it. Because what else is there? What else is there? I need it. I need MMA back. I don't know the date if there's no UFC. Exactly. I literally woke up to, oh my God, it's Saturday. How is it Saturday? I feel like I've blinked through the whole week. You know? It is what it is. Where's Schmitty when you need him, man? Prime Romero versus DDP prediction. Hi! You know, I make it clap! Thank you for the 7 months of membership. Who are your top 3 most overrated fighters / legacies? Oof. John Jones. Not because he's overrated, but it's the people that do glaze him and act like he's invincible, even though we've literally seen him beaten. No, I don't know. Khabib had a very... But you know what, chat? I feel like people are a bit more logical about Khabib's legacy right now. Don't you think, chat? When he first retired, it was like, dude, you can't have a conversation with these guys. But now they realize Khabib really didn't do in the sport. You know? Which is one of them ones. Impression. Bro, why weren't you live? I don't know. Can't be asked to go live. Don't want to go live. Are we getting a prorated membership? No. Bro, please post it. I will post it. I feel like Norma Jamont was A-okay with it, but the translator kept ruining everything, I felt like. Because she definitely understood English. Because she was like chuckling at the things I was saying. And then the translator would like step in and say, we're not going to go there, man. We're not going to go there with it. And I was just like, what? I didn't even get to the bits I wanted to say. It was like entry-level stuff, and he was just stepping in. I feel like it was her boyfriend or something. Not even joking. But yeah, anyway. Psych, did we see the Raul Rosas identifies as she, we? No, I did not see that. If the interview is short, just do a video of you watching the interview. Maybe, yeah. I was out with some friends recently and someone said mad how that it used to be a pub about an old abandoned building. I said, people forget, man, in Rogan's voice, and no one laughed. Dude, people forget, man, is a absolute staple of life. Honestly, that's so true. People forget, man. I've been like around my mum, I might let one of them slip. And it's almost like a Tourette's that I need to get out, you know? I think last year at Christmas we had something like God, what did we have last year at Christmas? It was some kind of meat that she mentioned that we had at Christmas last year that was really good. And I think we had duck with it or something. And I just hit a little, people forget, man. People forget, man. Things used to change. Things used to be different around here, man. You should team with Roy Big Country Nelson, and you can be Mason Big Biscuit Guru. And y'all's finishing move could be called the Guru Shuffle. Okay, where I'm the Guru part and he's the Shuffle part, because there's no such thing as a Guru Shuffle, let's be real. Thank you for the membership, Khan. I literally cannot hear that statement without hearing the Rogan impression. People forget, man. An absolute marauder. People forget, man. Hey, Guru, what separates humans from animals? The Mediterranean Sea. All right, guys. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. Thoughts on Dillashaw kneeing Chris Holdsworth in the back of the head 7 years ago? Was randomly mad thinking about it this morning like a spurge. Chris Holdsworth, he got kneed in the head by TJ Inspiring and never made it in his career. I have 2 thoughts about that. One, TJ Dillashaw's a cunt, which we all know is the truth. And he's very competitive. And if someone got the better of him, I could so see him kneeing them in the head. 2, if a knee to the head is enough for your entire MMA career to come to an end, you weren't built for it anyway. Just saying. That's another thing that I wanted to say. But yeah, Dillashaw is a cunt, horrible sparring partner, probably ruined a career. However, your career weren't amounting to much if a little knee to the side of the head in sparring when you didn't see it coming. You know, I don't know. Just one of them ones, you know. I don't think he would have had a great career anyway, you know. But it is sad. Maybe you could have made a couple wins in the UFC. When a girl touches her eyebrow, it means... Do you beat Gabby Garcia in a street fight? No. Actually, you know what? I probably do. I'm just going to be real. She's so uncoordinated looking and she doesn't seem strong for her muscles. So I probably still could. Moicano's losses are very acceptable. They're very, very acceptable. The Fiziev one, and let's face it, it was a tad bit early. Let's just call it what it was. It was a tad bit early. And I don't know anymore. Nearly went over today on some ice. And, God, it was crazy. Thoughts on Che believing in... I don't think it's... Whatever, guys. Any plans on coming to the US? Come to Donald Cerrone's ranch with me. His manager invited me out there. I don't know. Cerrone has been nice to me in moments, but then he's also expressed disdain towards me as well. So I feel like he wants to be nice to me, so I let my guard down and then he beats me up. Roided ass Cerrone, dude. Natty, I beat up Cerrone easily. No, I don't know. Maybe I will. I'll go to the US in 2025, see what happens. I don't know. I just feel like travel's wasted on me, you know. That's what, when I traveled about a week ago or so. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Wasted. Guys, don't defend at 36. Bilal loses to Shavkat. True. I'm now team Shavkat. Why did O'Malley end his podcast? No views about the guru. Sad as it is, but that's just how it goes. No, I think he does want to just be like, okay, if I'm going to end my career, I'm going to make sure I did everything it took. So he wants to have like given up the podcast if it doesn't go his way, than to not have given up the podcast and have it still not have gone his way. You know? When it comes to his comeback. And Schmitty did make it too massive and kind of stole the show. So they should just bring back the Schmitty pod and it's just none of them involved but Schmitty, I guess. I hate Valentina. I hate Valentina Shevchenko as well. Does anyone else hate her with all of their heart? I really don't like her. I think she's a cunt that handles losses so badly and is just annoying to listen to. Yap. Honestly. Pisses me off. And she's not even that good either. Just be real. I've never liked Valentina Shevchenko. She ain't even hot anymore. Never was. Well, maybe. She got crusty lips. Her bottom lip is drier than Adesanya's elbow. That is true. That dance is too cringe. I know it is. So cringe. And you know what I hate as well? How dull and boring her fight with Grasso was. And then the fucking crowd cheered her at the Sphere. Like, you just fucking ruined the whole fucking card's momentum, you fucking bitch. I hate that. I hated that fight, and I hated her performance. Disgusted me. God, I'm in a hateful mood today. Clip Channel's going to have a field day with this one. I can already see the Clip Channel comments. What can I do? What happened to you? Fighters are overpaid. These guys can fight once a year and live off of it. Way overpaid, honestly. It's crazy how much they're paid. Way too much. Way too much, honestly. It's disgusting. It truly is. Fucking disgusting! 5 a.m. Guru, I'm right here with you. It's disgusting, isn't it? 5:15 a.m, mate. What are we doing with our life? Good Lord. Good heavens. You cannot seriously believe they're overpaid. Then why are these guys fighting once a year and they're still A-OK in their mansions? Please answer that question, please. I beg of you anything. Answer the question. They fight once a year. They live in a mansion. They drive supercars. How are they not overpaid then? Oh, they didn't have millions extra on top of it? Boxers are overpaid. NBA players are overpaid. Fact. NFL players overpaid. Why the fuck are they earning 50 million a year, 100 million a year to play a fucking game? Let's just call it what it is, man. while we got fucking plumbers, doctors, fucking surgeons working on 50K a year. Why? Why are they paid so much? Fuck them. And get their sponsor money, and that's what they fucking get, because that directly ties into how much their views they bring to the table. Paid 100 million contract, mate. Fuck off. Got labourers out here literally building the world that these fucking shitty NBA players live in, that are on like 30K a year. Some guy dribbles a fucking ball and then sits on the bench for half the fucking season. He gets 100 mil on a contract. They're overpaid. Filth. Thank you for the $5. I swear to God, if I made 100K per fight, I'd be in there like 5 times a year. For 5 years, making sure I fucking retire a millionaire. What the fuck is wrong with these bums? I know, dude. Crazy. Aren't you overpaid? Absolutely. Absolutely, I am. Good comebacks, 2024. Radke, Jacoby, Reyes, Bryce, Yan. Surgeons make 250K to a mil. Maybe American surgeons. Surgeon wage UK. Starter surgeon. A starter surgeon can expect to earn about 37,000 per year. Experienced surgeon can expect to land 140,000 a year. That's nothing, man. The average salary for an NHS surgeon is around £86,000 a year. What the fuck? The base pay range for a surgeon is £45,000 to £74,000 a year, with an average base pay of £58,000 a year. Honestly, man. Government funded healthcare, mate. These guys don't get paid shit. Who have you got for Jack Jenkins versus... Was it 14 months? Was it really that long? I don't know if it was over a year, but maybe. I don't know. Kind of crazy, right? Pretty fucking bonkers. Pretty fucking bonkers. Sup, little bro? Hope you're doing well. What's your thoughts on Prime Jacare versus Prime Israel? Nobody can beat Prime Israel, mate. Look at Palestine. No, but I reckon... You know what? Jacare probably would have beaten him. Probably Prime Jacka. This is the problem with Adesanya. People forget, man. I know historically he stacks up very well as one of the greatest middleweights of all time. But when you really think back in his career, I think a lot of them would have beaten him. You know? I do think a lot of them would have beaten him. When you look back at some historical... Like, yes or no, chat, I feel like UFC top 5 middleweight Gegard Mousasi would have destroyed Israel Adesanya. If he'd like ran into him on the come up, I think he would have destroyed him. Like taken him down and mauled him or some shit. Like, is he kind of got in at the perfect time? Gastelum for an interim belt and then Anderson Silva for a title. I don't even know. It was Anderson De Silva first, who was ranked number 15, and then, you know, and then it was Kelvin Gastelum. Gegard wasn't good, honestly. I just think wrestling-wise, he would have been able to deal with Adesanya. Now, I don't think Keith Jardine, the Dean of Mean, Keith Jardine would have been able to. I'm not saying anyone. I'm just saying there's a few matchups in there where even though I think Adesanya is better than like 99% of middleweights of all time, there's just a few that I'm like, I don't know if he would have beaten them. Possible. Beef over Izzy's dog weighs. Oh, would a Dan Hooker interview be possible? No. I don't think so. I think they would do it to like try and ridicule me or some shit. I bet you anything that if I did ask for one of them for an interview, chat, yes or no, they would go along with it and like make me out to seem really, really boring. Come on, bro. What's the next question? Hey, you got me fucking wasting my time for this? The worst fucking thing I've ever done. And it would just be like, this is them going to spite me in favor of Adesanya and get a clip out of it or some shit and then switch off the interview or something. I can just see it. You would make a good Santa Claus. Thank you. I'm scared of Oscar Willis.